Hey guys, I'm Nicole with Sono, and for this hair tutorial we're going to be doing something that's really helpful for those of you that have naturally curly hair and now you have extensions, either the clip-ins or the solo, or it also is just a great way for any of you to do a heatless curl so that you don't have to get up in the morning and take all that effort to do your hair. So with naturally curly hair, there's obviously a few different kind of curl patterns, so I'm gonna do 3 different types. One's gonna be quite a tight curl, the other one's gonna be more of like a loose ringlet, and then the last one will be a little bit more of a wave. And feel free to always mix these options throughout the hair as well, because my hair is naturally curly, but the underneath is so super curly, and the top is just kind of a back and forth sort of wave. So sometimes when I do heatless curls, I just use a couple different methods throughout, so it's just kind of messy and, you know, it's easier that way. So what you're first gonna do is take your extension, whether it's your clip-in or your solo, and I'm just gonna dampen it a little bit. So I kind of already got it wet just a little beforehand, but all you're gonna do is just spray it. If these were freshly washed, then that's fine too. Just set them down on a towel for maybe like an hour or so and let them air dry a little bit and then do it. You don't want them soaking wet because they'll just take really long to dry, and the curl formation will be a little bit tighter and can be a little bit frizzier. So just try to do something like a light dampened mist. The next thing I do sometimes is I'll add a mousse or a gel or some kind of curling cream. Nothing that's too hard holding, you know, because a lot of the times with these sorts of extensions, we like to just put them in and not wash them very often. Take them out and let them sit and rewear them. So nothing that's too crunchy and can't be combed out. So anything light or a cream is just fine, or you can just use water. So now that it's wet, to show you this, the easiest way to show is to put this on my head. Yes, this is a very different color, but it'll be easier for you to see how to do it. So the first formation we're going to do is a super tight curly formation. So what I'm going to do with that is go ahead and wrap it around a pencil. So this is one of those methods again that you can use bigger markers, small tiny pencils, do all different throughout your hair, because a natural curl usually is kind of mixed up and changes a little bit. So what I'm going to do is just separate it into sort of a smaller section, and actually both these pieces, which is about 1/3 of this extension, you're just going to hurry and take a clear elastic just to secure it to the pencil so it stays. You can do this on a countertop, it just doesn't stay very secure. So I like to do this on my hair or on a mannequin, but not all of you probably have mannequin heads wandering around your house. So I like to do it on a mannequin or my own head, and then I unclip it and I set it down on the ground. So I've got this elastic and I'm just gonna pull it through the hair just to secure it to the pencil. And then I'm just gonna wrap it around the pencil again so it stays. Now, this is really simple and easy. All you're gonna do is twist it around the pencil. So just go ahead and go all the way down to the bottom. If you want these super tight, do tiny pieces. If you still want a nice tight curl formation, but maybe a bigger section, you can use large sections and they won't be so curly cute when they're done. If you have good curly consistent hair, but it's not necessarily so tight, you can do that. And then all you do is take your little elastic and secure it on the bottom. And that's how it's going to sit overnight. And when you wake up in the morning, you can hurry and take these out of all of your extensions, or, you know, you can do this the day or the night before, and they'll be prepped and they'll stay that way for days until you wash them. So I'm gonna put one more, just let it stay still. Okay, simple as that, right? Wrapping it around a pencil. Everybody has a pencil in their house. The second section that we're going to do is with a paper towel. So again, this is kind of already getting dry. I'm just gonna dampen it a little bit with a half sheet of paper towel. I really just fold it so that it's about 1 inch wide. So just go ahead and fold the paper towel over. This one is going to turn into more the loose wave or the beach wave. So it's still kind of ringlet style though. It's not the back and forth wave. It's just kind of ringlet style that's a little bit looser. This you're gonna roll up like a pin curl. So just take the bottom, wrap it around the paper towel, and you're just gonna roll it up the top. Again, doing it really, really, really tight if you want it to be a tighter curl, and looser if you want it to be a little bit looser. And all you do at the top is just tie this into a lovely bow. You can totally do this all over your whole head with your extensions in or not. And it's really nice and easy and so super fast, as you can see, and it's comfortable to sleep on. The pencil isn't ideal if you're going to be sleeping on it, but these will give really fun curl waves. You'll really like those. So this last one is going to be the back and forth wave. I prefer to do this with bigger pieces. So this is way, way small for this. I normally would take, when I do these, at least like this large of a section of my own hair and twist it together. So this is pretty small, but at least you'll get the idea. And all you're going to do here is split it in half and twist them together all the way down. So nothing fancy or crazy. Like I said, this is so tiny. This wave back and forth is going to be tight. But I would normally use a whole side section on each of my, I would do each of my sides, and then I would do one section in the back on each side. So it'd probably be only 4 total because I like this to be really messy and wavy. So just twist it all the way down to the bottom, and then at the very end, you're going to secure it with a hair tie. And that's it. So let these dry overnight. I'll take this out, and we'll let this dry, and then I will show you what the curl formation is. Okay, so now that this has dried thoroughly, we have our pencil one and our paper towel and our one that is just twisted together. I'm going to take out the pencil one first, and all you do is roll the elastic off. And as you can see, this curl is super tight. So again, I would always take way large pieces when doing this, so it wouldn't be quite this tight. But this curl is a nice, bouncy, if you have really, really naturally curly hair, this is perfect for you. It goes all the way down to the bottom. So super tight curl. Take bigger chunks and you'll still have these nice tight curls. If you're gonna do this method too, I would always put a curl cream or something inside so that you can comb it out and it won't get too frizzy. So there's that one. And paper towel one, all you do is untie it and unroll it. So untie it and just unroll it to the bottom. And as you can see, this one kind of ends up being something sort of fun. It's way looser and just kind of messy. When this is done on a large scale too, with more hair in the section, it's really, really pretty. It almost turns into huge, voluptuous curls. So that one is really, really nice for day to day, and even if it's not your natural curl type. If you have this natural curl type, you're way lucky. And then our third one is the twist, and it just has a little tie at the bottom. Again, I like this with huge, huge sections, but I'll just take it out for you here, and you can see it kind of small because it'll be a little bit of a back and forth wave. And there you go. So that one is kind of that wave if you have natural curl that is just sort of back and forth, not necessarily a ringlet. And again, when this is done in huge sections, this turns into just a really messy beach wave, which is way fun. So hopefully this helps you. A couple of different curl types for those of you that are naturally curly and want to match your extensions to your natural curl pattern, or for those of you that just want a couple of heatless methods to do to wake up and get ready really fast and easy. If you want to see anything else, make sure you comment below and we'll do those videos for you. And other than that, just subscribe to our channel and hopefully we'll see you next time. Thanks.